Today, we will be learning about biotic and abiotic factors in an ecosystem. But first, we need to distinguish between the two of them. First, biotic, which would be living. We'll go through a few examples of what they would be. Living could include plants, animals, fungi, and can anybody in the class give me an example of another one?
How about humans?
Humans, very good. Now, the counterpart, abiotic factors, which would be non-living. Examples of those would be sunlight, rain, temperature, and can anybody in class give me an example of an abiotic factor?
How about soil?
Soil. Very good. Now that we have distinguished the difference between the two of them, an example of the relationship between biotic and an abiotic factor could be as in plants that grow from sunlight and rain or precipitation. Now that we have distinguished the difference between abiotic and biotic factors, I'm going to split the class into two groups. As you can see, we have a station set up, each containing a biotic or an abiotic factor. Now, using all your senses, other than your sight, you're going to reach in and feel the object and tell me whether it is abiotic or biotic. On the handouts provided to you, you will make your observations. You will draw what you think it looks like, and you will guess what you believe it is. I will now call on one of you to come help demonstrate using your senses other than sight to figure out what is in each bag. After everyone is done making their observation, we will discuss what the student thinks is in each bag, and then I will then unveil each object, and we will discuss. Now I'll have James come up and help demonstrate the activity. All right, James, reach into bag A without looking. Feel around.
Is A?
That's A.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right. Now bag B. It's right next to it.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, now I want you to draw on the handout what you think you felt and determine whether it is a biotic or an abiotic factor. We will start with bag A. All right, now I want you, using the whiteboard, I want you to draw what you think you felt inside of bag A and tell me whether it was biotic or an abiotic factor.
Okay. Oh, like a flower.
Okay, now is a flower a biotic or an abiotic factor?
Say biotic.
Very good.
Living.
Now bag B, draw what you feel or what you think you felt in bag B.
Okay. I don't know how to draw these. But we're just gonna draw a bunch of little guys. Felt like little rocks.
All right. Now, would rocks be considered biotic or abiotic?
Non-living, so abiotic. Non-living.
Very good. Now, I will bring the bags over here and I will unveil the item and we will see if James was right. So, bag A was in fact a flower,
Boom.
a biotic factor, a living organism. Bag B was rocks, non-living. Good job. All right, so a quick recap. Biotic, which is living, with examples of flowers, plants, animals. And abiotic, which is non-living. Examples could be rocks, soil, sunlight. If you have any questions before we get started, just let me know.